Hello everyone, it's Danya here. I'm a designer for the Stamps of Life if you're new to my channel. And the purpose of this video is to explain or help guide or clarify, whatever word you want to use, the new stamp set that was released on December 1st called Chocolate2stamp. I was on Stephanie's live today and there was a few people that were asking how this die works. So I figured it'd be best to just go ahead and do a quick video illustrating how I would use the die. I'm sure there's other ways it could be done, but this is the way I would do it. This is the stamp set, and this is the die set. It comes in 3 pieces. Now, this die set does not cut out these pieces. It isn't going to work, no matter how you slice it. It had to be designed this way because Stephanie explained that the pieces are all too close together and they were unable to design the die to fit what the stamp looks like. So with that said, let me go ahead and show you the way I would use it. Now, oopsie, sorry about that. I stamped the image tone on tone cranberry, and I cut it out using the outer die. So this is going to be what I call the base, or where we're going to lay our puzzle, because that's exactly what this is going to be. It's going to be a puzzle. Then I cut out from gold foil paper not all 3, I'm sorry. This one, which is the it's a double. It's like a frame, and this one inside it like so. I dropped it in and I cut the whole thing out, and it gave me all these little pieces in gold. So now what I'm going to do off screen is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue down the pieces of gold that I want to use, which is probably going to be the outer rim of the box and the foil for the candy wrappers. So it'll look something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put all those down and glue all those, not to bore you. Then the fun part begins. I'm going to cut this out in white, and I'm going to take the candies that are going to be popped out here, and I'm going to show you how I would color them. And hopefully this will give you some inspiration on how to use the set. So let me go do all the gluing, all the cutting, and setting up for the coloring. Okay, I glued all the pieces down. Now, just a little word of warning, not all, like this one and this one and this one and this one are not exact. So you have to figure out by looking at the bumps and to line it up on the stamped image. That's why stamping the image helps to give it placement, to make sure that you have the right piece in the right place. So it's just a word of warning. So don't get frustrated. Just, look at the little points and you can figure out where the chocolates go. So I've adhered everything here. So this is going to be my puzzle. Now, I went ahead and took the inner piece and I just cut it out of regular powdered sugar white cardstock. I laid them all out here because I'm going to color them. Now, all these little pieces that we're not going to use, save them, because you can create a cute little card using these little gold, or a box of candy all in gold foil. That's another thing you could do. And then these things can be painted, the wrappers can be painted or left white. So save all this for another card. I could probably get another card out of this. So I'm going to take all this and put it in my little tin here, get it out of the way. Now I have these little daubers, and they work fine for what I'm going to do here. So I grabbed twig, ginger snap, chocolate, cherry, cloud. I don't know if I'm going to use cloud, but I may want some white chocolate, and for white I usually like to add a little gray. So we'll see. So let's start out with ginger snap. And hit a few of the candies here. So just go in and dab it. That's it. See? Here, let's do another one. Let's do a square one. Okay, let's do one more. I like the way the ginger snap looks. So that's with the ginger snap. And now let's do some twig. Ooh, I think my twig needs some re-inking. There we go. You can always go deeper by just adding more color and give it a chance for it to soak into the paper. And we'll do one more. I try to keep it all in the spot and not move it too much to avoid contamination. I don't want to have to keep wiping this thing down. Okay, so that's twig. Let's do a couple of cherries. Yeah, that's it. We'll just do 2 cherries. And then, of course, we have to have chocolate because we are working with chocolate. Okay, so that takes care of chocolate. Now for cloud, for the white chocolate, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it a shadow around it. With cloud. I'm using cloud here. So now once you have all these chocolate pieces all done up, then you can go in and decorate to your heart's content by using the little squiggly marks that are, you know, included in the set. So let's take this one for instance. And we're going to decorate this one. Let's give it chocolate. Okay, that's pretty cute. And now if you want to decorate the chocolate one, the best thing to do is probably get your powdered sugar ink, and I did not bring that with me, so I'm going to step away for a second to go get it. So we have the powdered sugar ink. And we can add that here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest off camera, so you don't have to sit here and watch me, but what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take and figure out where these go, and I'm going to lay them into their spot and glue them on so you can see what the box of chocolate looks like. And then I'll come back. Okay? Alrighty, all done up. First I want to apologize. I was a little bit off screen on my last taping, but hopefully you got the gist of what I was doing. I went ahead, like I said, I was going to put the chocolates in, so I did that. I decorated it all up. I added some three-dimensional ink. I added some glitter glue. I added some, what is it called? A glitter marker. So I did a little something different on each one of them. All right. Now there's something else that I didn't mention before regarding this die set and this stamp set. This stamp set has one more chocolate than you cut out with this die. So you have to go back, like this little, I don't know if you can see it or not, but let me see if I can get a like piece of paper here. This one here, this oval, and this oval are exactly the same. You see it? And that one's on the corner. So you can go back and you can cut, when you cut the whole plate out, go back and cut out just this one little corner. So that way you have enough to fill in the box of chocolates. Okay? So that's how I would use this stamp set and this die. Like I said, maybe the other girls have other ways of using it. But now that I've come this far, let me put a card together, not to let this go to waste. So I cut out some paper here. This is a 5 1/4 by 4 sheet of paper, and then I cut a border that I want to lay on the outside 1/8 of an inch wider. I had to do that on my hand cutter because there's no die for that. I just wanted a very, 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 very slight gold edge. I did cut them center out, not to waste the paper. So I'm going to go get some glue. And probably the best way to do this is to lay the glue close to the edge. Oopsie. Let's see if I can get this on here right. It's going to stick to the bottom. Okay, so there we go. Now we have a nice gold decorative edge. And I'm going to take and mount this onto the A2 size card. And there we go. That's all ready for us to decorate. Now this die and stamp set are pretty large, so it's going to take up the whole body of the card, as you can see. I cut out a bow to decorate it. And here on the corner, I want to put the word sweet. And the sweet is from, it was a word die that came with one of the card kits, Sweet Moments. And the nice thing about this one die is that the sweet comes out all by itself. So all I did was just fussy cut the shadow, which I did in vellum, because all I wanted was sweet. So now this card could work for Christmas. You could put sweet and then Christmas on the inside, or a birthday card, sweet birthday, you put birthday on the inside, or sweet anniversary. So it's pretty much you could use it all year long. So let me go ahead and glue this on. Okay, all done. The dimensional glue is still wet, so I'm just going to set it aside. But that's pretty much how I would use it, as I said before. And I sure hope this was helpful for someone that has some questions on how to use this set. Thank you again for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, everyone.